yesterday you said Trey Lance looked pretty good in the rookie minicamp, right? So
Mhm.
you said one problem with him was that he had slow progressions, right? So like he took a while to get from A to B.
I would
Just
expect that from a 21-year-old in his first camp. I would
yeah.
expect that, but that's what I saw. Yeah,
So do you think it's due to him like having like slow processing, or is it because of lack of trust between receiver and
I wouldn't
quarterback?
even say it took him a long time to get from 1 to 2 to 3. It's just I saw him going to his third progression a lot. Like um, with Mac Jones at Alabama or Drew Brees at the Saints. I mean, they don't really go through their progressions. They get there fast. They know where the ball needs to go by the time they reach their back foot. And with Trey yesterday, it was a lot of reach the top of my drop, first receiver not open, hold it, second receiver not open, hold it, check it down, which is fine. It was his first day of practice. I'm
Mhm.
sure later on in the process it'll be much more natural to him.
So
I wasn't alarmed by it at all. It was just like it was interesting. It's like, of course, first day, first day.
all right, yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't know the slow progression thing. That was a problem with Justin Fields as well, right?
When I was watching it, I was like, this is a little Justin Fieldy. But again, that was Justin Fields after 2 years at Ohio State. This was the
Mhm.
first practice, and he was 20 of 24. So again, though, it was 7-on-7. He was holding the ball a little bit longer. I don't know if it would have translated to a game, but he doesn't have to play one of those for 3 months.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
man, just yesterday I was thinking of like a funny story, man. So our future is Trey Lance now, and when you did your first scouting session, I remember you said he should be a tight end. Man, that was
Yeah,
so funny
I
to
wrote
me.
I wrote him off real fast, but then everyone that works with him and talks to him is like, "Hey, man, this kid's brilliant. Like, he has all these intangibles, and he's an amazing athlete. Like, why don't
Mhm.
you go back and look at it with a little bit more of like an optimistic lens and try to think about what he can become and not necessarily what he was at 19 in 2019." And that
Yeah.
was a pretty persuasive argument.
But I think the Niners should start Trey Lance. Now here's some reasons why I think the Niners should start Trey Lance this year. Not if not week one, but this year.
All right.
Number one, because when Jimmy Garoppolo got injured against the Dolphins and he hurt his ankle and he did horrible through 2 interceptions, when he came back against the Rams the next week, Kyle Shanahan made a game plan for him where he had to throw the ball under 2 seconds or he would just throw a jet sweep to Debo or something like that. So he had a game plan where Jimmy Garoppolo could still succeed even though his ankle was injured.
Mhm.
So, in my opinion, Kyle Shanahan can do the same thing for Trey Lance, number one. And
Mhm.
number two, we also boosted the offensive line. Our offensive line has Mack, Trent Williams. We drafted Aaron Banks and McGlinchey. Yeah, that's the weak spot. But I still think with our offensive line, Trey Lance would do fine. And also, he's mobile. So Trey Lance could still run around. Even if McGlinchey gets to run his butt, he can still run around. So that's another reason why I think we should start Trey Lance. Number three, why we should start Trey Lance. The third reason why I should start Trey Lance is because Kyle Shanahan makes you a game plan where you should be able to succeed. And
Mhm.
like you said, Trey Lance looked good yesterday in his rookie minicamp. I saw some of
Yeah.
his clips in rookie minicamp. He looked good. So
Okay.
why can't he do that in a normal NFL game? I understand it's against rookies, but also it's not like Justin Fields where his offensive coordinator is Matt Nagy. He has Kyle Shanahan as his offensive coordinator. Kyle Shanahan gives you a game plan where you should be able to succeed.
I agree. Yep, I agree. I agree. I mean, look, if Trey Lance continues to play in practice the way he played yesterday, he's going to start week one. He looked great yesterday. Now he's got to do it against the starting defense, not against the rookies. But if he continues to do this, he's going to start because I've seen Jimmy Garoppolo in practice. He can't do that.